First winning number tonight is 59. That's followed by 16. Up next we have 5. Your next number is 3. And your final white ball number for this Tuesday evening is 58. Now for the mega ball number, that is the 11. In tonight's winning numbers are 59, 16, 5, 3, 58, and the gold mega ball is 11. Now no matches all 6 numbers. Friday's jackpot could be more than $333 million. Play on, America!
Scattered showers have moved into the CSRA, but they won't be here for very long. I'll have all the details on that coming up. Right now on News Channel 6 at 11, several railroad crossings are closed. The impact it may have on your drive around Augusta. Also ahead, expanding Medicaid in Georgia, why lawmakers say the state is leaving money on the table. And some updates on the new James Brown Arena. What was discussed at the Augusta-Richmond County Coliseum Authority meeting as your news at 11 starts now.
Live from Television Park, this is WJBF News Channel 6 at 11.
Good evening, everyone. I'm Hannah Latier. Thank you so much for joining us. Coverage you can count on begins tonight with several railroad crossings closing throughout the week, possibly affecting your commute. Nikita Dennis has the story.
Multiple cars having to turn around and find a different route at the intersection of Riverwatch Parkway and Alexander Drive.
This morning I was taking her to school, and usually we hop off, come right here. We had to shoot down Riverwatch, and it was a mess all along.
CSX is hoping to make a smooth surface for drivers by conducting repairs on multiple crossings on rail lines throughout Richmond and Columbia counties. They say maintenance like this is critical for both train operations and roadway traffic.
It's an inconvenience, but it's part of it. They have to upgrade the infrastructure, so sometimes you gotta slow down to speed up, right? So I know they're doing it across the whole city. It's an inconvenience. I was just down on James Brown Boulevard, same thing.
More roads will close in the next few weeks. CSX says the dates and times of the railroad closures may change. It will also affect bus routes.
That's an inconvenience. I mean, ultimately it is what it is, and if they got to do what they got to do, fine. I just think a little bit more forethought, would have gone a long way.
We need roads, we need sewer, we need power. Augusta's growing at a quick rate, right? So we need to make sure we can keep up with it. So, this little detour, I was trying to get off of Washington Road, but, it's all good.
In Augusta, Nikita Dennis, WJBF News Channel 6.
And it's time now for our first check of the forecast. Here's meteorologist Jenna Petracci. Jenna, can we expect those temperatures to keep dropping throughout the night?
That's right. It's going to get pretty cool by our Wednesday afternoon. We do have some clouds and a southerly wind happening right now, and of course that helps keep things a bit warmer. But of course, when you're headed out the door tomorrow morning, it'll still feel pretty chilly. We also have some rain. Here's a look at Live Viper 6. Showers have moved in across the entire CSRA, even seeing some heavy rain. That's over in Tolliver County. McDuffie as well. Norwood covered with this heavy rainfall just to the south of Crawfordville now, right along to Highway 278, I-20 as well, and pushing into Warrenton. So Thompson, this is just to the north of you. As we take a look across the metro, Evans, Martinez, North Augusta, Burnetttown, just some scattered light rain showers. And you really can tell it's still dry outside on our Terry Lambert Hyundai Skyview cam at Washington Road. Not much going on when it comes to the rain here in town. Our high today was 61 degrees. That is our average for this time of the year. The low was below average though at 29. Definitely a cold start to this Tuesday. Right now we're in the 40s, 44 in Augusta, 45 in Thompson, Swainsboro at 50 degrees, Aiken you're at 47, 46 in Gibson, and 47 as well in Sandersville. As I mentioned, we have a southerly wind coming in. That's helping to keep things a little bit warmer tonight. 5-mile-per-hour wind in Aiken, 3 in Waynesboro, and 4 up in Washington. So those winds are pretty light. We do have a warm front to our north and then a cold front moving in. And then, as I mentioned, that's why we'll see the cooler temperatures by tomorrow afternoon once this cold front swings through. Also, dry conditions behind it. So it's just this one area of the rain we have to get through, but it'll be in and out of here by 6 a.m. at the latest. The rest of the morning will be dry with just some lingering clouds. Temperatures in the 40s. So drying out by Wednesday afternoon, eventually warming up to end the work week, and then some rain by this weekend and into next Monday. All those details coming up, but back to you, Hannah.
Jenna, thank you. Georgia is one of 10 states in the country that has not expanded Medicaid, and lawmakers say this is leaving federal dollars on the table. Lawmakers say maternal mortality rates and access to care in certain parts of the state are limited, and they need more doctors and nurses to reduce wait times. State Democrats say Medicaid expansion will prevent rural hospitals from closing, but Republicans argue it may not be a one-size-fits-all approach.
We began discussing it during actually a certificate of need study committee this summer. Had a great presentation from Arkansas, which actually used the same thing we did. It's a waiver. It's not the one-size-fits-all expansion done in some states, but just like Georgia has a particular waiver where we did expand Medicaid, we did it for people under 100% because of the poverty level.
Governor Brian Kemp says more than 1 million Georgians have insurance coverage, and nearly 9 out of 10 counties have 3 or more insurance carriers, with premiums down by 11%. The Augusta-Richmond County Coliseum Authority voted on an important agreement today that impacts the future of the Augusta Entertainment Complex. That's just one of the updates that I got at its meeting.
With that said, I'd like to make a motion to approve the intergovernmental agreement.
The authority approved a proposed intergovernmental agreement between the authority and the city of Augusta. The bonds to fund the new James Brown Arena would go straight to the city, which would in turn give them to the authority.
To kind of have a check and balance and making sure that the funds are handled the way that they're supposed to be handled. Without that agreement, the city would not give us those funds. And if we don't get those funds, then we can't build a new arena. So that's why it's so important.
Authority leaders also say Bell Auditorium renovations are right on track.
We're still on budget and on schedule for an April 29th, 2024 completion date.
We're happy, very happy with the progress. We're very excited too. It's going to be first class. We're very proud of the design and the way it's going to turn out.
And the question still looms about the possibility of hockey coming to the new arena.
We're still working on that. We're living up to the commitment that Brad and I made that we're going to do our due diligence, and if it makes financial sense to the authority and the citizens of Augusta, then we'll have hockey.
Ann Johnson hopes a city committee will visit the proposed agreement within the next week, and if approved, it may go to the full Board of Commissioners on February 6th. And after nearly 2 years, Augusta is still without a permanent city administrator. City leaders voting on the 2 finalists recommended by the mayor, including current IT director Tamika Allen. Allen fell a vote short after Commissioner Bobby Williams abstained to keep the mayor from breaking a 5-5 tie. Williams says he is supporting current interim administrator Takia Dowse.
Ms. Dowse is our top candidate, and I think the others that were brought forth were people that the mayor wanted brought forth, but I still think Ms. Dowse is our best way to go.
Following the failed votes for the finalists, Mayor Johnson recommended Dowse for consideration. Under state law, commissioners must wait for their meeting in 2 weeks to accept or deny. From Frosted Flakes to Coca-Cola, hundreds of the most popular food brands in the world are using American prison labor to produce their goods. According to a 2-year Associated Press investigation, hundreds of millions of dollars worth of agricultural products and goods are made by prison laborers. The prisoners are disproportionately people of color. They're paid pennies an hour or sometimes nothing for hard labor. They're also excluded from workplace protections given to other full-time workers, but it's all legal.
So the 13th Amendment prohibits slavery and involuntary servitude, except that there is a provision that allows for incarcerated people to be forced to work where they have been convicted of a crime.
The AP investigation found many of the companies employing prison laborers are violating their own corporate policies that prohibit its use. Still ahead, a big winner in the CSRA. We'll take you to where a $1 million Powerball ticket was sold.
And a wet start to our Wednesday morning. Then the rest of the day will be drying out with some sunshine and cooler temperatures. All the details when we return.
Qualifying gig bundle. Switch today.
The News Channel 6 mobile app is now even better. Download it today. Now, your most accurate forecast with WJBF Live Viper 6.
Here's the latest on Live Viper 6. We are watching some rain move across the CSRA. Luckily, this will not impact your plans too much, of course, unless you're headed out now. But if you're just about to go to bed or going to sleep through it, then you really won't even notice the rain is here. It'll be out of here by around 6 a.m. tomorrow morning at the latest. Here's what's happening now, though, right along I-20 in Warren and McDuffie County. That's where we have the heaviest rain. No thunderstorms here, just a quick heavy downpour from Norwood down to Warrenton, Thompson right over you, and it'll be out of here within 5 minutes. As we look across the metro, some showers moving in as well, right over Evans, Martinez, North Augusta, pushing down towards Bobby Jones and South Augusta. And as I mentioned, very quick in and out. It'll be gone in 5 minutes. Here's a look at our Terry Lambert Hyundai Skyview cam. You can see a raindrop on our camera lens here over in Aiken. Overall, though, for the most part, still dry. Showers are super, super light. 44 degrees as our current temperature, dew point of 37. So still a good bit of dry air in place with our temperatures in the 40s. 46 in Sparta and Gibson, 46 as well in Edgefield, Aiken at 47, and a little bit cooler down towards the south. 41 in Barnwell, 42 in Bamberg, and that's because there isn't enough cloud cover over there just yet. But it'll continue to warm up as the showers and clouds move through. We have a warm front to our north with a southerly wind, cold front moving in. So once this batch of rain gets through, we will have a dry rest of our Wednesday and really all the way through Saturday. So not much rain in the forecast. 6 a.m. we could still see a few showers. The rest of the day drying out, nice and sunny. By 5 o'clock, temperatures topping off in the 50s tomorrow. So 39 is our low tonight. Most of us starting out in the 40s. Back to freezing for Thursday morning, and then we'll start to warm up a bit as we go into the next several days. Now for the high temperatures, tomorrow will be one of our cooler days. Then we'll go up to 67 on Friday, feeling rather warm. 66 on Saturday, especially with all the sunshine. That'll definitely help make it feel even warmer. So if you want to make any outdoor plans this weekend, I would suggest Saturday. That'll definitely be the nicest day. Plenty of sunshine, no worries with rain. Then for Sunday, a completely different situation. We will have a pretty high chance of rain. Right now at 50%, there is still a good bit of uncertainty here, but it will also be much cooler, high of 58 once again. Here's a look at midnight tonight, though. Scattered light showers push through south of I-20. By 4 a.m., we could still see some spotty showers here and there, but then it is out of here. Our western counties really dealing with all this now, and it'll be over by around midnight. And then by 8 a.m., starting to see that sun come out. Now, as we look ahead to Sunday at 6 p.m., that's when we'll have the Gulf low pressure system start to push all this tropical moisture towards our area. We could definitely see some heavy downpours at times. This is midnight going into Monday of next week. All that rain pushes off towards the coast, but this low pressure will still linger just offshore, and that could bring us some more rounds of rain as we go into Monday. So something we'll be watching, and we'll keep you updated. Lows tonight in the upper 30s to low 40s. Highs tomorrow in the mid 50s through upper 50s. In your 10-day forecast showing the dry and mostly sunny conditions all the way through Saturday. Our temperatures will continue to warm up. 67 on Friday, feeling very nice with all the sunshine. And then back to some pretty decent rain chances on Sunday and next Monday. The rest of next week, dry and sunny once again.
Well, Jenna, I just think that we're lucky to have that nice weather on Friday and Saturday. I'll take that.
Yeah, plenty of sunshine overall, just a couple days of rain.
Absolutely. And someone in Windsor, South Carolina was lucky as well. There was a winning Powerball ticket that was drawn there with a grand prize of $1 million. Check your ticket. It was purchased at the Windsor Shell gas station on Charleston Highway. The 5 white ball numbers are 39, 41, 43, 49, 64, and the Powerball is 4.
Whenever somebody got a big amount of the jackpot around Aiken area, all the lottery players gonna go there and play for it. So we hope that we're gonna get the more players out here and come out here and play more lottery here. So we're gonna boom on the business.
The next drawing is tomorrow night. You can find out if you're the next big winner on News Channel 6 at 11. Coming up, President Biden weighing his options to retaliate after a drone strike killed 3 American troops. More on his decision when coverage you can count on continues. South Carolina Lottery R, pick 3, 761, and the pick 4 winning numbers 8530, Fireball 1.
I built my first.
Coming up, a look ahead to opening day in Division II college baseball and a pair of top 10 upsets in men's college basketball. Stay with us.
How do you work? High school hoops, the new #1 team in Georgia's Class 2A, the Westside Patriots, beat previously unbeaten #1 Thompson last week to jump them. Taking on Glen Hill's good ball movement, finds an open Bobby Blackwell for the jumper in the lane. And then DeMarco Middleton pushing the pace, little alley-oop to Levante Ivory. Javon Webb going to throw one down off the steal here. And, well, head coach Jerry Hunter says that's enough from the starters in the first quarter. Had a big lead, but the bench mob was showing out too. Dontrell Jackson, the steal, the slam. It wasn't done. Grabs another steal and watch this alley-oop to Jerrion Atkinson for the one-handed slam. Take another look. Patriots crush it. 103-38 of the final. This weekend is opening day for Division II.
Sponsored by Science Co., Piedmont Augusta, Security Federal Bank, and News Channel 6.
The #1 entertainment talk show is giving you more of what you love. Please. Oh, that was abrupt. Bring more stars.
More laughs.
And more. It's time to play some more.
I'm sorry you didn't win a mug or a t-shirt.
I don't like you anymore, Mark. Get more of what you love. Want more?
Ooh, we've got more.
With love.
Weekday mornings at 9 on News Channel 6.
For the first time, a human being now has a computer chip brain implant. Elon Musk's startup company, Neuralink, arranged the procedure and it was completed Sunday. Musk won't say precisely what the chip does, only that it shows what he called promising neuron spike detection. The dream is to create chips that can teach the brain to move muscles that have been disabled by ALS or a spinal cord injury. Y'all, that reminds me of the show Severance on Apple TV. Have y'all seen that?
I have not.
Oh my god, it's so good. Y'all need to watch that. Put that on the list.
Uploaded.
Well, what's it about?
Well, it's okay.
Kids
So
leave.
they put a chip in people's brains, and so they go into work, and they don't remember anything about their home life. And then when they leave work, they don't remember anything about work. So they have like separate lives. It's like a work-life balance
That
thing.
does sound interesting.
Yeah, it is very interesting.
All right,
Y'all should
I'm
watch
gonna
it.
remember that one. Well, for a 10-day forecast, we're going to be dry for the most part tomorrow. We do have some showers happening now, but it will be over by 6 a.m. Then back to sunshine, cooler temperatures for now, warming up on Friday, 67, 66 on Saturday, staying sunny. Then a 50% chance of rain on Sunday, cooling back down to 58 and more rain next Monday.
I'm on a True Detective right now.
Absolutely. Oh, True Detective is good. I've seen that too. Well, that's a report for now. Thanks for watching, and be sure to download our mobile app for breaking news and weather. Our next news is at 4:30 a.m. with Mary Morrison and Barkley Bishop. Good night, everyone.